Hi, my name is Genevieve, and today I am making carrot cake cupcakes. Just look at how cute it is. I am making these super cute and super yummy carrot cake cupcakes. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. These are all the ingredients that you'll need to make this carrot cake. For my dry ingredients, we have 1 cup of flour and it's ready to be sifted. For my elements, I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. And in here, I have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a tablespoon of cocoa powder, and then I'm going to need a dash of cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. And then for my wet ingredients, I'll need 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, half a cup of white sugar, and half a cup of brown sugar. If you notice, my brown sugar is still like kind of formed, and that's because every time you work with, you measure out brown sugar, you want to make sure it's packed. So you want to measure it in its packed form. And about 2/3 cup of oil. And then these are the ingredients that I'm going to fold in at the end. You're going to need 2 cups of carrots and half a cup of raisins. I know most carrot cakes have walnuts, but I personally prefer it without, but you can certainly add it if you like. So I always start with my carrots first. So I wash these and now I'm going to peel them and grate them. All my carrots are shredded. It took me 6 carrots to get 2 cups. And the reason why I start with the carrots first is because I like to marinate it in a little bit of brown sugar. And let that sit as I work with the rest of the ingredients. So just enough to coat it. This will draw out some of that water that carrots have. Okay, now I'm just going to let this sit. I have all my dry ingredients, which I'm just going to add together. So my flour, salt, baking powder, baking soda, my cinnamon, and my cocoa powder. Sift. And then I'm going to add a dash of cloves, nutmeg, and ginger. Just toss this a little bit. Now I'm going to work my wet ingredients. I have my 2 eggs. I'm just going to beat it a little bit, very lightly. Vanilla and my 2 sugars. Mix. Oil. Okay, wet ingredients look like that. Now I'm going to take my dry ingredients and just add it to my wet ingredients. I'm only going to mix this until I see flour streaks. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm going to add my carrots and my raisins. So my carrots, I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of the juice, just a little bit, not too much, and then add it. My half a cup of raisins. And now I'm going to fold it. Yum, 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 yum. If you wanted to make this into a cake and not cupcakes, this recipe is good for 1 square pan like this. I think this pan is 9 inches, but I am making cupcakes, and using an ice cream scoop just makes this process cleaner and it's a lot simpler for me. So each cupcake gets 2 scoops. This recipe yields about 17 cupcakes and they are ready to bake. My cupcakes are done baking and it took them 20 minutes to bake. I stuck a toothpick down the middle and when it came out clean, that's how I knew it was done. So now I'm just gonna put it onto this cooling rack because if I left it in this pan, it would just continue to cook. It smells delicious in here. Okay, now I'm just gonna let it do its thing and cool down. Cream cheese frosting pairs so well with carrot cake, so that's the frosting that I'm going to make, and this is everything that you'll need. You'll need 6 ounces of cream cheese, 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, 1 3/4 plus 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to start with my butter. My butter and my cream cheese, by the way, I just pulled it out of the refrigerator because I want both of them to be the same temperature to prevent them from curdling or separating or weeping. If they are not the same temperature, you'll find that when you beat it, they'll start to separate or they'll start to weep and they just won't mix together. As soon as my frosting starts to weep, I weep. I don't want to weep today. I'm going to beat this until it turns creamy. My butter is all nice and creamy. So now I'm going to add my cream cheese in and beat them together. Powdered sugar, vanilla, and that's it. Let me taste it. Mmm. Yummy. Very, very good. Okay, my cupcakes are fully cooled and now it's time to frost. And I put my cream cheese frosting in this piping bag and today I am using a round tip. I'm going to show you how I pipe it.
Hey Jen, how extra are you today?
Huh? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. I just reserved a little bit of the cream cheese frosting and I colored 1 orange and 1 green and I'm going to put carrots on top. So since I'm not working with a lot of frosting, I'm just going to put the frosting into this little plastic bag. So I have my 2 colors in these piping bags and for the green, the tip looks like this where it's bigger on top and small at the bottom. And then for the orange, I'm just using a smaller round tip. So I'm going to do the leaves first. I'm just going to put 3 lines like that. Now for the carrot part, this is what I do. You kind of just zigzag all the way down. Watch. Like that. See? Isn't it cute? Now comes my favorite part, sampling! So I just want to show you how soft and moist this cake is. Yes. Yum. Texture, check. Now taste. Mmm. It's lovely. It's nice. It's delicious. It's cute. It's nicely spiced. Mmm. Yum. Yummy. If you like this video and this recipe, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on all the other recipes and tutorials that I'm going to share. Thanks for watching.